Hello and welcome to the Convention Creative Podcast, the show where Jay usually does this part, so I don't pay attention to it. Definitely not going to try and do that. We'll leave that to the professional podcaster. Instead, today we're going to do part 2 of our anniversary special. And I believe that in this episode, we're supposed to be talking about what we're going to do going forward in this new season 2 of our podcast, which is very exciting. Season 2, what? Let's just say that the vision for this podcast started as a very innocent idea. I approached Jamie saying, "You do podcasts. I like talking a lot. I talk a lot about what I do for business because it's what I do on TikTok. How about we make a podcast out of it?" I think somewhere along the line, I realized that the reason why I wanted to do this was less about talking and rambling about how to build your own small business and more about I want to celebrate the community that has essentially allowed me to live my dream as a full-time artist. So my decision is that as of this year, the aim for the podcast, rather the aim of the Convention Creatives, is going to be to uplift the creative community. This year, we're starting the year with a list of people who we would like to approach. Some messages have already been sent out, some dates have already been scheduled, so we are going to have a lot more interviews. These interviews aren't going to be just about learning about the specific person, but we're going to be tackling different topics that are about the creative community. There's going to be teachers who teach art in this current generation. What is that like? Especially with AI and everything, what is teaching art like nowadays? We're going to be talking to different type of creatives, not just artists, musicians, photographers, things of that nature. We are going to talk about cosplay, but maybe a little bit less glamorous topics, such as how people of color or people of a certain age are perceived in the cosplay community. We are going to try and really have honest and open conversations about what it's like to be a part of the convention circuit, especially here in the UK. We are also going to use our platform to highlight your projects, what you are working on, what you are passionate about. That's something unique that you're putting so much effort into, that you're building that Kickstarter, you're building that project, you're building that event, and you would like the community to know about it. We would like to hear about it so we can tell our followers, our conventioneers, what you're passionate about as a creative. We are also going to be expanding our horizons in the different types of conventions we visit. I have been very curious about doing furry conventions, mostly because if you're familiar with my work, you know that I have had my brand mascot, which I didn't realize would classify it as a fursona, for many years until someone at my table pointed out that you literally have a fursona on your table. And then I also created PB in my image as my current self and J-Bear for Jamie. And we are going to be visiting our first hotel fairy convention, which is very exciting for me because it will be the very first time since 2019 that I visit a convention as a guest rather than a trader. We're also going to try and backtrack a little bit on trying to grow too fast. Last year, we opened a Patreon account and we knew we wanted to do something with it. We have had all the best intentions in mind, and in reality, the people who did support it monetarily wanted to support us monetarily, not to get something out of it, but because they were close friends of ours, and they were people who wanted to show their support for all the hard work we put into the podcast, and we appreciate that. However, again, because we did so many events, because we did so many things, it was impossible to keep up with it. I want to revisit that idea and others that I've had for our Patreon and try to push that at least. With Patreon also comes a Discord, which is going to be exclusive to our Patreon members. We're not on messaging apps constantly, but we still would like to have a Discord where people can engage with us, send us messages, ask questions about things that they're aware that we know. If you want to ask Jamie a question about Sonic that he might know, that would be the right space for it. Or if you want to ask me a question about a product you're working on, if you want my 2 cents, then that would be a good space to talk about it. Or if you want to discuss a funny moment within the podcast with other people who watch the podcast, or share a story there that you want us to discuss in an episode, that would be the right space for it. With that, we are also moving on to Twitch. I've already been streaming on Twitch for quite some time. We don't take it that seriously. However, what we do take seriously is the people who come visit, hang out with us. So we have a community there. Shout out to my beloved Serena. And we would like to do that more often. In fact, the plan is for me to be streaming once a week as PB, and we have a model for J-Bear as well, and Jamie is going to be streaming once a week as well. So we're not going to have a schedule, because schedules and neurodivergency do not go together. Do not do it. You're setting yourself up for failure. But we're just keeping it lax. We're just doing it as we go along, and we hope to see you there. Talking about Twitch, and I did do a lot of talking already, let's visit one of my Twitch friends, Noodle, who I met maybe 4 years ago now. And I feel like we could play a little game where I figure out just how well I know Noodle. I think I know Noodle pretty well, but he's full of surprises, that one. So let's check in.
We did end up getting you Crossworlds as a present. Did you ever play it?
Sorry, the recording totally broke up then. What did you say, sorry? Listen, right? I didn't.
The lesson here is only because you review something and enjoy it doesn't mean you're going to get the chance to play it. And the reality is that since we did that episode, you have gone full into streaming.
Yes.
And you now recurringly play Palia?
That's right, yeah.
Nice.
It is now the thing that I'm maining, apparently, which I didn't ever intend to do, but it's brought really, really nice community in, and people are really supportive in that community as well. So
nice.
I feel like I found people that are the same wavelength as me. So
that's brilliant.
That's really good, yeah.
That's brilliant. Well, hi, Noodle.
Hi.
I hope you are well. We thought we'd give you a little call on our first year anniversary as the Concreatives, and we wanted to play a little game with you to celebrate.
Yeah, thank you. Well, happy anniversary.
Thank you. We sounded so good.
It does make sense to us that when you last graciously joined us on the podcast, you were there purely to talk about Sonic and Crossworlds, but we didn't get a chance to talk to you about you, get to know you a bit better. So it makes sense that the game we play with you is Two Truths and a Lie, especially for me, because we're new friends this year. So
yeah, definitely.
So much to learn about you.
Okay.
Let's do this. Let's do this. Give me spice. Wait, what? For anyone listening, Noodle streams are super cozy and super family friendly.
Yeah.
Only when I'm in the chat, they aren't.
They go from cozy to feral, I would say. 100%.
Wow. All right. Do you want to explain the game?
For anyone who hasn't ever played Two Truths and a Lie, it's very simple. Someone will provide us 3 facts. 2 of them are true and 1 of them is a lie, and we have to guess which one is the lie.
Okay.
So, Noodle, first round, take it away. What are your 3 facts for us to investigate?
Okay. Now, I have kind of kept these. They're all obviously all about me, but they are also a bit vague, stuff that you might not know. At least
Okay.
Jill might not know, because Jill knows me pretty well. So.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's
So,
see.
number 1.
Mm-hmm.
I've previously walked out of my job at a call centre, and my team leader didn't realise until 4 hours later.
Okay.
Okay. Second one.
Yeah.
I moved to Edinburgh with what I could fit in my bag and £160.
Okay.
Okay.
Ballsy.
That is ballsy.
And the last
Yeah.
one is, I was once 3rd place on the leaderboard for Green Hill Zone on Sonic Generations on the PS3.
Ooh. Ooh, okay.
Are you... do you do speedrunning? Like, is that a thing you've done?
Not particularly, but one of the challenge was that you had to clear Green Hill in under a minute. And I found quite a decent hack, so I just kind of kept going for it because, yeah, there was a leaderboard, and leaderboards are there to be broken.
That is true.
Interesting.
Okay.
Interesting.
If that's true, mad respect, to be honest. Mad respect. Okay.
Huh. Interesting. So, as someone who has had the pleasure of knowing you for a few years now, easily one of my dearest and closest friends, I want to say that the call center one is something I can very much envision. I feel like for you to leave a job, it would take a lot of like stewing and a lot of like maybe yes, maybe no type thing. You don't really do things on a whim, but a very, very, very neglectful manager might get you to do it. And that would explain why they would only realize hours later.
Okay.
So perhaps I can lean towards that. Going to the, I know that when you left and moved to Glasgow, it was
Never lived in Glasgow.
Scotland. So Scotland to me is literally
Scotland.
Glasgow,
Just
and that's
Glasgow.
it. That's
Nowhere
it.
else. Yeah.
Apologies. Yes. When you moved to Scotland, it was a big thing for you, quite life changing, and I think it's credible because that's the sort of thing I would do.
Okay.
Like, I have moved countries twice now, and I've always done it on a whim.
So you could say I'm quite whimsical then. Whimsical.
I suppose, yes. Maybe you would just leave a job, Brad. Damn. Okay. Which one do you think is the least believable out of these?
See, the Noodle I know doesn't seem like he would storm out of an office. He would at least write a strongly worded letter first. So I'm leaning towards that one, just because I really want the Green Hill one to be true.
I think the Green Hill one could be true, but a strongly worded letter from Noodle, who hates confrontation, is probably like the least likely scenario. If he said, I wrote a really pointed letter to a manager, I'd be like, that's a lie.
I can write a strong email when I want to, by the way. And I always start it off with, prior to my last email.
That's passive aggressive, not good.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
I want to say that the lie is less of a lie and more of a molded truth. And mostly because I wouldn't want you to be in that position, I'm going to say it's how you move to Edinburgh.
Okay.
Okay. So you're going with Edinburgh. I'm going with the walking out the job.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Which one is the lie, Noodle?
The lie is the Green Hill leaderboard.
Oh no! Oh no, my heart. My heart. He's so disappointed.
I'm so
He's so
sorry.
disappointed.
I'm so sorry.
Should have known.
You couldn't
I've watched
get-
play Crossworlds. That was never going to be true.
Whoa. You couldn't get on the Green Hill leaderboard because people hacked and did it like in 1 second, and that was impossible to do. So,
Oh,
yeah.
damn.
Wow.
Sad.
Speedrunners
Oh,
Well,
ruined
skip
it.
you would
Tyson.
think that he would know that, but anyway.
I know. You think you'd see up there Noodle, like number 1.
Look at that username. La, 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 la.
I'll remember that
this
username, yeah.
Oh, so tell us about the other 2 experiences. We want
Okay.
to know. We want to know the tea now.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, the one with the job takes place the most further in the past, so I'll tell you that one first. It was a call center job I'd done for about 5 years. It was my first job out of school, and there was a lot of changes coming in that no one at work I particularly liked, but the boss was cracking down on stuff because he was being really arsy about me requesting overtime and then cancelling it. And yeah, which was really strange. So apparently that was like something they could pull me into a disciplinary about because I was cancelling extra work.
Okay.
And we had some kind of heated words. He was also, I'm not saying this is, he was a nice person, but he was a bit homophobic as well. And I'd only just come out at the time. So 19-year-old Noodle
Okay.
was eating far too much into his own brain, and I just decided. I mean, I was kind of wanting to leave it anyway because a lot of it, like, it wasn't a nice place to work anymore. And when on my break, I actually just like did my normal, like, just locked my computer, didn't sign up or anything, and just put my headset on the thing and walked out. And then rang my job agency and got a job the next day.
Nice.
Fair enough.
Nice.
Fair enough. I knew that you did, in fact, work in a call center because that is where you used to play Sonic Arena.
It's that one job. Yes, it was that job.
Snaps to me having knowledge.
Just gonna shoot my daughters.
I apologise for making something that distracted you from your work. Maybe it was for the best because you didn't want to be there anyway.
You're quite all right. You're quite all
You're
right.
actually welcome.
For context, for people at home who do not know, Sonic Arena was a fan game that was made by Jay many, many moons ago. And we had a very delightful Discord conversation where we were all casually gaming together and this was brought up. And out of nowhere, Noodle was like, wait, you made Sonic Arena? I used to play that many, many years ago, and it was a very lovely full circle and wholesome moment. Nice.
It was like one of
vibes.
those moments when you realise that someone famous is in like your place of work, but it's like it's like your little niche of famous. It was really strange. Yeah,
The most nichest of famous.
the nichest of the
The
famous.
nichest of niches.
we had quite a few moments like that this year, which is so surreal to me because obviously, as someone who hasn't been in that Sonic circle, I don't think my brain fully comprehends just how much of a VIP our J Bear is.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
New Year's Day, New Year's Eve actually,
Eve, yeah.
last year, we were in a little house with our friends Jake and Kay from Raku Events, who you know, and they had a guest, and the guest, as soon as Jamie walked through the door, just to come and have drinks with us New Year's Eve, walked in, and he turned around and was like, "Are you the Sonic Cage though?" And I'm like, "Whoa, what the?"
That's so fun.
Wild. But yeah,
I'm sure I've told you before, Joe, I don't know if Jay knows this, but after you'd first joined the Discord, Jeremy, I'd taken a screenshot of you joining and messaged one of my friends that's also a massive Sonic geek, and I was like, not the Sonic Hedgehog guy in my Discord.
Wild but true.
All red. It's gone all red now. Look.
Okay. All right, tell us about how you moved to Edinburgh with like a bag of clothes and things and 160 pounds. You said
pretty much, yeah.
Oh.
So that at the time, that's pretty much what I was pulling in a week when I first started working at Costa. So at the time, I just happened to make friends with someone in another online game, funnily enough, and I'd gone up to meet him and his girlfriend like a few months previously, and I'd said obviously what was going on at home with, not to bring the mood down, like with my parents dying and stuff like that. And he was like, if you want to like just move up, like you need a break away, just go for it. And now this might surprise you, but I actually walked out of that job at Costa as well.
Oh, I misjudged you, sir.
Yeah.
Very whimsical. Very whimsical.
Well, I kind of knew I was moving anyway at some point. So, and I just, the people in the coffee shop would not give me a weekend off, like, ever. And I worked, like, I'm going to say, like, 14 weekends back to back. And it wasn't even like I lived close to the shop. I had to get a train in. And on a weekend, you had to get 2 buses.
Yeah.
And it's like, this is not worth it. So on the Saturday, I just didn't go in for my shift. And then, yeah, and on the Sunday, they assumed that I'd go in the morning to open. And obviously I didn't. So the shop didn't get opened at all. So yeah,
Naughty Noodle.
And my money went in for that weekend from the wages. So I just put everything in my bag and bought a train ticket and moved up.
Fair play.
Well done. Yeah. Oh wow. What was it difficult?
It felt like I needed to get away from where I was. I didn't particularly like living in Leeds anymore because it had a lot of bad memories for me, and I was getting really isolated. And it seemed like I had friends in Edinburgh. The first time I came up, I loved it. So I was like, what have I got to actually lose, really?
Nice.
So, yeah,
nice.
Just did that.
Exciting. So exciting.
It's exciting, isn't it? Made sure I had my laptop and moved up. That was it, really, yeah. Did the laptop, yeah, definitely.
That fit in the bag.
It literally was the first thing. Everything else had to fit around it.
Very smart. Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah. Just slept on my roommate's sofa for 3 weeks and then got a flatmate. So that was it, yeah.
Nice.
The rest is history.
The rest is history, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't believe how much I learned in just that one round.
Yeah.
Shall we do the second round, which I believe is slightly different to the first round?
That's right,
in terms of what we're guessing.
Okay.
Would you like to tell us?
So this is 2 lies and a truth.
Okay.
Okay.
She want to be a Pinocchio today.
Flipping it on its heels. Okay. You ready for this?
Yes.
I'm ready. I'm excited.
Okay. I was once in my local newspaper for breaking a library window.
Okay.
Yeah. I bought the majority of my TikTok followers. And
Danger.
there is a very big grey area around the ownership of my VTuber model.
I mean, I've always said, definitely buys his followers, I knew it. No. Okay.
I think we can establish that the bot followers one
It's definitely a lie.
is not a thing.
Yeah, that's a lie.
I don't think that's a thing. I think that's definitely a lie.
The idea of you smashing a window, unless it was on your way out from your office job, and that all that pent up aggression was like on the way past the
Elbow,
library. Yeah, just the strength of the elbow into the window. Like, here's your strongly worded letter.
Did you work in the library as well?
You walk out of that job.
Yeah, I walked out of that one too.
Or the Costa and the call center were both next to libraries.
libraries,
It's
yeah.
crazy. It was like
That's why-
PTSD library.
Exactly.
He just became known as the person who leads just libraries. Be careful.
Yeah, just leaves all the
Library
jobs and
smasher.
bricks all the windows. Yeah.
Yeah. Fair.
That doesn't feel very Noodle, unless the cozy streamer is also a window smasher.
Doubt it. Doubt it.
Kamikaze all the
So-
time.
Doubt it. Oh. I obviously know that there is a certain gray area around your VTuber model, mostly because I have researched this as much as possibly possible, as much as I possibly could, because you tried to take part in a CapCut trend that was going around TikTok.
Yes.
And because of that, the artist reached out and was like, I'm not happy with this. You shouldn't be putting my art through this, blah 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 blah. When in effect, it wasn't that person's art that was being displayed. It was stuff that you've commissioned. It was stuff that you had paid for. It was stuff that you were using for your brand, essentially.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Which I know it sounds a little bit iffy when people talk about like commissioning and so on. However, logic dictates if a VTuber is asking you to commission something from you, it is because that is going to appear in things that are out of the scope of a regular art commission, right? It is just common sense. Now, the big dilemma is that if the artist put their design up on Etsy and that design was bought, but then you don't even use that PNG model, you haven't done in a very long time. You had many others redesigned and they have strayed so far from that design they look nothing like it. Does that original artist still does it still belong to them? Does the character still belong to them? I think that is the truth out of your other two lies. And it is a very interesting topic that we should have you on the podcast and discuss thoroughly.
Absolutely, yes.
Because I feel like people out there are going to have opinions on this.
Yeah.
I'm very curious.
I'm also going to say, based on everything PB just said, that is probably the truth as well.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that might be the case. Have you ever been near to damaging property of any kind, or is that a complete out there? No,
No.
just walking out of things.
Just walking out. Yeah.
Yeah,
I would
no
say
breaking windows.
Noodle is probably one of the most gentle people I have ever met in my entire life. So it is. I mean, I'm not saying that you're like pure virgin immaculate, but you know, as holistically as a person, he is a very kind-hearted and soft-spoken person, unless he has to be otherwise. Right?
It's my gentle giant persona.
Exactly, and we love that. We love
Thank
that. Well. Anything you want to add to the topic, the large truth?
The large truth. Just to kind of mirror what you said slightly, in that, like you said, the artist reached out to me about it.
Mhm.
But I should stress that it wasn't any of their artwork I'd had commissioned that I used in this trend.
Mm-hmm.
So I was, that's one thing that threw me off, is where does the ownership actually end, and also that it was used from an existing model that was already out in the world. Like, what ownership do they actually have in regards to that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not an artist. I call it a grey area. People might disagree with me, and we know, like you said, we checked the T's and C's, and it's a bit strange.
yeah.
It is less about the artwork for anyone trying to like dissect it without knowing everything. It is less about the artwork, and it is more about they believe that the concept of the character is theirs, almost like trademarking a character. But if you are selling a like an adoptable, if anyone has ever experienced that on like the DeviantArt era or the Furry Affinity era, where you sell the adoptable, if you sell the concept of a character for someone else to use it, especially if it is a PNG tuber or a streaming character of any kind that they are going to go and make money out of, you are literally relinquishing your right. You cannot just chase people after all that. It's just the reason why I got involved in this in the first place is because I was obviously trying to see it from the artist perspective and trying to help you understand what they wanted to convey. Because obviously I have an artist's benefit in mind, you know.
Oh, yeah, of course, definitely.
That said, there is a level of realism. We want to protect everything we do, but unfortunately, when you sell your work off, unless you write down contracts and unless you protect yourself to the T, then you cannot go back after and be like, by the way, in this one scenario, I have decided that this isn't going to work out, unless it's specifically written down properly. That is that.
That is that.
That is that.
Firstly, thank you so much.
Definitely.
Thank you as always.
You're very welcome. Thank you for having me on.
I have learned a lot about you in this brief 2 rounds of a game.
Oh, really?
I also learned that you're very much someone who's averse to writing a resignation letter.
I've never had issues finding a job, though, so...
She's skilled.
Definitely.
Very skilled. Well, thank you for joining us. Thank you for being a part of our podcast this year. And thank you for joining us. We will see you again soon. Aww. Oh. Love you. Bye.
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 PB spoke about how we want to take the podcast out into the community, but you're actually listening to the podcast itself right now. So I'm going to tell you some of the things we're doing in 2026 with this wonderful podcast that you've been listening to. For starters, brand new logo. I love it. On top of that, we have a brand new look in terms of how we want to edit the podcast, the formatting, basically a whole fresh lick of paint. And I'm totally in love with what PB's done. It looks really, really good, as well as new intro. And while we love the fact that our show is reached across the world, we are based in the UK and we have a UK convention community, and we really want to put a focus into those people and into this convention scene this year, and just give you content that really gives you an idea of what's happening in the areas that we're in. So we're going to make a huge focus on the UK convention scene and what's happening in and around the countries. Of course, we still want to find out more and speak to many of the awesome people around the globe about what they're up to in their neck of the woods in terms of conventions, cosplay, and much, much more. So do expect more of that too. Plus, as you may have seen, if you've followed us on Twitch, please do if you haven't already. But we have completed rigging our second model. We have 2 fully rigged models. PB and J are ready to go live, as well as more on the horizon. They are so adorable. I can't wait for you to check them both out fully. I can't wait for you to see them. And yes, we will be more active on socials. It's all about community, and the way you engage with us on our social media is so rewarding, and we love every comment, every like we see. It really means a lot to us, and we want to give back to you guys and feed the social media with content. So definitely expect a lot more focus on those sort of things, and just a general drive to get to know the convention scene even better, if that's even possible. Talking of getting to know people better in the convention scene, our dear friends Hannah and Tim from Hillmans Handmade, who you will have already seen if you've been watching the podcast from the very beginning. They're good friends of ours, and I think if there's anyone I want to speak to and get to know a bit more what they get up to on the con scene, it is those two. So let's catch up with them right now.
Hello, this is Hannah hacking into the Convention Creatives headquarters from here at Hillmans Handmade headquarters, and I am bringing Jules and Jamie in for a little quiz to celebrate their podcast anniversary. So, let's get to it.
Let's get to it. Oh my
God, this keeps happening to us. Install a firewall.
I know.
Jamie.
I keep meaning to install a firewall, but Little Red, our helper, just does not want to do it. He's too busy helping us with everything else.
And we have a new friend.
Yes, you brought someone along with you, Hannah.
I did. I brought my other half with me. Tim, over to you.
Hello both. Nice to be here. Nice to see you.
Hi. We've never met before.
Who is this person?
Who is this person? You know what, Hannah?
This wasn't rigged at all.
You know what, Hannah? I think that's a very good idea. I think we should play a game. And since there's four of us here, and there's actually a theme between the two of us because one of us primarily is the trader, I guess you could say, of the booths that we've talked about, and myself and Tim are, I guess, what you would more commonly refer to as the helpers, one of the helpers of your stands. So maybe we should play a game of Two Minds, One Booth.
Oh, okay.
So
that's a name that you came up with.
I think what we should do is test to see how the same wavelengths of the traders and the helpers are. So what we're going to do is we're going to ask some questions in our teams of two.
Okay.
And if our answers match with our team partner, we get a point. So let's see. Pens ready.
Pen's ready with my floof.
I don't have a special pen.
Floof. Little flamingo.
That is cute.
Very gay
That is
pen.
very cute.
We love it.
So for our first question, it's going to be your own personal opinion, and we'll just see if your personal opinion matches with your trader or helper, okay? And the first question is the favorite convention/event that you traded at in 2025.
Oh, this is
the favorite event you traded at in 2025. Start writing your answers. Oof.
Start? I'm done.
I'm thinking, Hannah.
There is only one good answer here. On this side of the table, anyway. Let us know.
To be fair, I think there's only one on this side of the table if we get the same thing. But
I feel like I want to answer for you.
you would probably get it right.
I feel like it.
So, I think we'll go to, I guess it's Team Handmade and Team Illustrations. So we'll go to Team Handmade. Hannah, what was your answer to this question? What was your favourite trading experience?
UKGE.
Okay.
UK Games Expo.
You really did enjoy that.
I 100%
I
would have
love
said
it.
UK Games Expo. Yes. I'm on Team Hannah.
And Tim, what was your answer?
I said the same thing.
Yay! Well done.
Well done.
Well done.
Oh, dear.
And we cannot wait to be there for 2026. We are
Well done.
locked and loaded.
Done. We have unfortunately not been accepted.
Oh.
So we might be there in a social capacity still. However, we will not be trading under my name.
Church.
I will remember when we saw you. I saw you a few times for our UK Games Expo.
It was so good.
And just the joy in your face, and like how happy you were, and how well it had gone for you, and just the experience. It really made my heart really happy.
Oh, bless you.
Yeah.
No,
it was
one
fun.
Of my favorites.
It was fun. I do think we might end up going anyway,
Yeah.
but we don't know just yet. Also, it feels like so far ahead of time.
It really does. It feels like ages away, and I bet you will be here in like no time.
Exactly
how it
that.
works. How it
Always
goes.
the way.
Exactly that.
Right, Team Illustrations.
There is only one good answer for me, even though we did so many events, and I think everyone would have guessed it anyway. And for me, it is, oh my god, it's Hanukkah.
Hanukkah.
Yeah. I guess that might be the case.
I wonder which one was mine. Mine was also Sonicon.
Yay! Yay, that is going to be so weird to show to the camera, but yeah!
Are we keeping score? Are you keeping score?
I'm keeping score. And for everyone, don't worry about showing your answers because it's only mirrored for us in the recordings. It's actually
brilliant. She don't know.
This works in some way. I don't know.
Yeah, Sonicon was possibly my favourite to just be at, but also to trade at. It was my
100%.
most fun trading experience, which
100%.
I never thought I'd have a favourite trading experience, but it really, really was. It was so good.
Yeah, everything about it was quite fun. We managed to get there early. We had a social evening with Jake and Kay. We got to set up in a relaxed time. It was a very successful event. It was a lot of fun. We saw a lot of people we knew. Yeah, it was a very I just went through it rather than felt like I was working. It was just an experience, and you know what I mean?
Yeah,
sometimes
they're the best
you're
events.
sometimes
when it's
you're
so no effort kind of thing. You just
yes, exactly that. And it made some good money.
we did have a little joke afterwards that if I ever was to apply and got in and trade and stuff like that, I would have to get one of your fake fan t-shirts and just stand there behind my booth with fake fans.
Yeah,
I
that's
know,
what
I'm
I
Sonic.
wore this year. That's great.
I was like, I
It's
know
great.
I'm Sonic, I know who Shadow is, I've got a couple of bits and bobs. Other than that,
Fair.
Shall we move on to question 2?
Yes, exciting.
Again,
Yeah,
this is
exciting.
your own personal opinion, okay?
In my own opinion.
And for clarification, I'll say the question first. The question is your favourite art design / favourite piece that you sold in 2025. So, start racking brains.
Wait,
What was
I don't even remember what my designs were this year. They were-
But yeah, anything sold in 2025 is fair game.
Created in 2025?
Sold in 2025. I have 2 that I'm really.
I've got mine and I'm
Well,
like,
it can't be Sonic pins, because that was a collab.
Yeah.
It can't be Sonic hats. It can't be most of my designs, because you more or less collaborated on them or gave me your opinions about them.
Giving opinion isn't a collaboration.
Okay, that's fine.
I didn't put any pen to paper on that.
Okay.
I have a personal. There's 2 that I really like.
Okay.
Sold this year.
I'm going to write.
You know what? Yeah, I think this is one of the favourite ones we've sold this year. Of my personal taste.
Tim, if you write down Sonic, I'm divorcing you. Don't.
You should make more.
It could be the fuzzy Sonic.
Oh, Lord above that thing. But we are hopefully rebranding stuff. Well, not rebranding, so remaking Sonic in a different format, so he won't be as much of a butt to make.
Rebranding Sonic. You can always rebrand Sonic.
You know what I meant.
Yeah.
So we both have answers done.
We have answers.
Yep.
Team Handmade, are we all ready?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
We'll do team illustrations first, and we'll do the helpers first this time.
Okay.
So,
Ooh.
my personal answer for this, if I think of everything that we've sold across the year, one of my favourite designs currently in my head is actually your Metal Sonic in your Godzilla parody style.
Okay.
Because
Good one.
there are so many good designs. But I remember the moment you showed me that one, I was like, shit, that's really, really good. And every time I see it on the wall, obviously it's Metal Sonic, so he's always good. But I genuinely think if I had to pick a favourite currently, it's definitely that one. I really, really like that one. Yeah. I'm curious, what's your favourite design?
It's obviously going to be a Sonic thing because I was just brainwashed into doing Sonic all year. But
Don't know what you mean.
This design was the first one that I did that was in my style. And it was like creating a style for it, I guess. And when I finished it, I was like, sick. I think I can do this. And I'm really happy with it. Yeah. I'm just gonna go with that explanation. And it is my, you can't see it. It's my Breach Alert shadow design.
That is a really, really nice one.
Yes.
That is also a really
I'm
nice
really
one.
happy with it, mostly because we had no reference for that thing.
No.
We came from the premiere, and there was no material, no screenshots online, no nothing. And I had to remember from memory how he looked when he did the hand and thing. And I'm like, oh, this is either my memory's really good,
Yeah.
or I'm gonna f this up and people are gonna call me out once the movie is out to the public. And it came out all right. I mean, I took a lot of liberties with it, but I'm very happy with him.
Yeah,
Awesome.
it was impressive because it's not like we could even say, "Oh, we haven't got anything online, but we can just pop to the cinema because of the premiere."
No, it wasn't
hadn't
even
actually
out
come
yet.
out yet. So
No.
we couldn't just. There was literally no way
Yeah.
of seeing it again while you were doing it.
It was.
So
In the meantime, he's wearing someone else's Sonic t-shirt. It's crazy.
Oh
But
my God.
anyway, fired.
we will go to Team Handmade, and we'll go to help us start again. Tim, what was your favorite product sold in 2025?
So my favourite has to be the fluffy hedgehogs I did.
Oh, the fluff hogs.
He called it, of all the varieties, so the original ones that were kind of simple, the Sonic variation, and then the multicoloured ones we did at MCM.
That was the first thing that popped into my head. Like,
Yeah.
cute.
You do like them. You do like
Cute.
them. Hannah, what was your favorite item?
Not Sonic.
Hey, it was not Sonic.
Was it not Sonic?
It was the D&D class bracelets.
Nice.
That we did
Again,
for,
we're circling back to UK Games Expo.
I think we had the idea for them a little bit on a whim, and then Games Expo was coming up, so we were like, well, if there's anywhere to debut them, then that's probably the right one.
Yeah.
And we had quite a nice sort of back and forth coming on which colours for which class, and like what colours should wizard have compared to sorcerer, blah blah blah, all this kind of stuff. And they actually went down really, really well at Games Expo. So
Nice.
I remade them, and then at MCM just gone, we sold out of I think it was a Barbarian or Bard, one or the other. So I was sat there remaking a couple of bracelets, only for them to sell half an hour later. So I was like,
That's brilliant.
That's a good feeling.
That's
isn't it?
brilliant.
Okay.
so yes, any paladins out there, I am working on it. We ran out of paladin
I've got one.
straight
I've
away.
got a paladin one from you, so
You did.
I bought at UK Games Expo. So. I'm thinking I've actually got a fluffy hedgehog and I've got a D&D class bracelet. So
Well done.
I've got both my
There
favourite products from
There
Team
you
Handmade.
Well done.
What was really nice is we had a DM contact us to have bracelets made with all his character names from his campaign, so he could give them to his players.
So good.
And then
Nice.
one of his players then contacted me again saying, can we have one for the DM as a surprise and thank you? So I was like, yes, of course you can.
That is so nice.
It
That
was
is very
adorable.
nice.
So, for the next question, a bit of change of tack this time. This time, both teams will be trying to guess the answer, the trader in their team. So basically,
Okay.
I'm gonna be guessing what Gilles' answer is, and Tim will be guessing answers. So we'll still all be writing answers, but it's very much what is the trader's answer. And the question for this one is, what is the trader's go-to con snack?
Is it food and drink or just food?
Just snack, so food does not include drinks. Go to edible food item.
Is this something that we can take to every con, or is this something that is con specific?
Something you can take to every con,
Every
maybe
con-
something you always buy at a con to eat, maybe something you take from home, just something's like, this
Okay.
trader loves this snack while at a con. It's their go-to snack.
I've got an idea what it might be. One of two things.
I can see. I'm curious what is Hannah's favourite snack gonna be? This could be one of two.
Hydration Queen.
Hey.
Yeah, I could easily answer what the favorite drink is, but I don't know what the food item would be.
Mm.
This is a difficult.
I could see the cogs whirring away, and I'm slightly worried as to what's going to be written down.
I have absolutely no idea whether this is going to be right or not, but hey, I've got an answer.
This one is going to be.
We're trying.
For this round, we'll go traders first. We'll start with Team Handmade. Hannah, what is your go-to snack at cons?
Mine is a comfort food of mine, but it's barbecue hula hoops.
Nice. Okay. I have a feeling.
They are like my comfort go-to safe snack.
You heard it here first, quite literally, even for Tim. If we ever need to buy Hannah snacks, it's gonna be barbecue hula hoops.
You ever want to get someone a snack?
I'd say and Baby Bell as well, but we haven't actually had Baby Bell at a con yet, so I've got to hold on to that one.
So I think it's good. Tim, I'm curious. Did you write barbecue hula hoop
Or Baby Bell?
I did not, because I had an absolute blank on the hula hoops existing as a thing. So I put something that Hannah actually suggests we take with us to a convention that we're staying over at, the pot noodle.
Oh,
nice.
Fair enough. See, I
Nice.
thought I went for something like at con rather than in the evening.
Curious. What's the go-to flavor of pot noodle? I think I have one.
I have one, but I don't think you sell it here in the UK. Excuse me, I'm like
There's-
losing my breath.
There's there's two I usually go for, but I'd probably say sticky rib.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Or-
okay.
If I had to, then the original curry flavour.
Nice.
Okay.
So,
I think beef and tomato is always my go-to.
Oh,
That is my favorite. I don't know.
What the that sounds like the least Chinese thing I've ever heard in my life.
I don't think there's anything Chinese about pot noodle. I know they.
I mean, it's meant to be, right?
I don't know.
What's yours then? What pot noodle?
Sweet and sour. In Europe, sweet and sour. It's like it has this like orangey look, just like sweet and sour sauce. Do we?
Sweet and sour here,
Okay.
yeah.
We
think I
need
have,
to
yeah, I
try
think
it.
I've seen it.
I don't think I've had pot noodle in maybe 10 years.
Ooh.
Tim, do you have a go-to?
Whichever one happens to be the spiciest, because then I can actually taste something from it.
Oh, fair enough.
Okay.
Because you have a very special thing, don't you?
Well, yes, I have no sense of smell and very little sense of taste because of that. So spicy is the go-to in pretty much any food stuff for me.
That's pretty interesting, actually.
It's probably Bombay Bad Boy then for you.
Yeah, it would be.
If that's like the spiciest, then yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably as spicy as pot noodle goes anyway.
Nice.
Yeah.
Right.
Right,
Awesome.
moving on to team illustrations. PB, what is your go-to snack?
If you listen to this podcast and you don't know this, I'm sorry. Like, what are you even doing?
Be embarrassed.
My favorite snacks are, if they will appear, pepperami and Baby Bell with a peach monster on the side. Thank you. Yes. Pepperami, Baby Bell, you still haven't reached out to sponsor us. We will take your emails in 2026. Thank you very much.
We're waiting for your response.
We're waiting, yeah.
Do they get to be embarrassed if they haven't sponsored you by the end of the year?
Yes.
Be embarrassed.
Yes.
Get now. Get now. In advance. We tagged them in so many stories.
Right.
However, we did get a bunch of likes from Baby Bell.
Yeah, you did.
Oh,
so
that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Thanks.
okay.
Thanks for that.
Okay, I got some of that right.
Mm.
I went for one item off, and
Jesus.
it didn't match the list, which was, I was going to say, Baby Bell.
I feel this is
Baby
rigged.
Bell. Baby Bell.
If he doesn't know Baby Bell, what are we even doing here? Why did you move in? The door's over there. That's actually the kitchen.
Yeah. If you went in the kitchen now, would you be able to put your hand on a Baby Bell?
Oh.
Oh yeah, extra bonus round.
The question is, does he have the giant one?
Ah, that's true.
Oh,
I
what a
never
curious
found
thing
it
to
last
say.
year.
Yeah, we did.
curious thing to say.
This is too funny and priceless. Yes, that is the giant one. Win. How about
Oh.
that?
I think I didn't even come up with the game, but I think that deserves an extra point just for having the.
Oh, I mean, you know what?
That was so perfect. Oh, couldn't have fucking scripted it better when you said, I bet it's not. It could be the big one. It could have gone faster.
Oh dear.
Too funny. Hold on, I'm crying. That's so funny. That's so stupid. Oh God. Okay.
Time for the next question. This time it's looking for an answer of the helpers this time.
Oh.
So,
Fuck.
teams, we have to be guessing for the helpers. What is the helpers' go-to drink during con? What is their go-to choice of drink while at a convention?
Which helper?
Your helper. Me. This one. The one that's playing the game. Because if we did all of them, we need more posting.
Sky is easier because she's consistent. You change yours.
Shout out to Sky. Love Sky.
If I've got this wrong, Tim, what am I even doing with my life?
Okay, who goes first? Is it us?
It's
Me?
us this time.
I guess.
So we did so team illustrations first. We'll go with the helpers first this time.
Okay, you reveal your drink.
So my favorite go-to drink is flavor of Monster, and it is the best one, even though I've been repeatedly told it's actually the worst, which is Monster Aussie Lemonade. It is so good. It is so nice.
It's Sprite.
But it's Sprite that makes me alert. And then gives me
It's
a headache later. It is genuinely like there's only a few monsters that I can genuinely like. Oh, this is actually think it tastes nice, and that's the top one. So a lot of them taste the same to me. But yeah, that one is so good. So, Trader, what's your answer?
So, full disclosure, this Aussie thing is not as easy to find as you can imagine. So for most conventions, unfortunately, even though that is Jay's favorite, we end up buying Lucasade.
Oh.
And that is why I'm like, you have so many. Right?
That's not as exciting.
That's not as exciting. However, I do know that his favorite is actually Monster, the Aussie one.
The Aussie one.
I love that. It's the nicest one. Yeah, it is very hard to come by, which means you can never buy them at conventions. So it's only a case of like when we go to shops beforehand.
Yeah.
We always pick up from like a Tesco
Yeah.
or from a shop or something. So it's the only way to get it.
So now that you
I never seem
called
to see that
out...
one at gas stations.
Yes.
Yes, actually. Yeah. Now that you called out Tim for not knowing barbecue loaves, do you know Tim's favorite drink?
Yes. I'm curious. Tim, what is your favorite drink? Let's see if Hannah has matched it.
So, I haven't included a specific flavour because it depends on what depends on the flavour we've got in at the time.
Mhm.
Okay, we'll take it.
But I tend to go with the Sneak energy drinks.
Okay.
Okay.
That's valid.
All drinking energy drinks. That's the theme. This gives you an idea, listeners, of what con life is like.
I'm so paying attention to Hannah's reaction.
Hannah's reaction.
And I cannot see.
The
You were
poker
so
face.
poker face. Like... Amazing.
Hannah, what is your answer to Tim's go-to drink at convention?
It was almost word for word what he said. It was Sneak Energy, flavor dependent on latest release.
Oh my god! So
I-
good.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
good.
that's amazing.
That
well
is
done.
basically,
Well done.
that is crazy good. Well done.
Because we always seem to have it in the house, but it always depends. Obviously, they do so many releases throughout the year, so there's like always a different flavor. There's only
Yeah.
one that my favorite flavor is, which I think they've brought into their Origins range. And that's about the only one I
Okay.
know that's a standard, apart from peach.
Nice. Well
So-
done. Well done.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I have a box of Sneak up on the shelf that I literally never drink. When I started streaming and they were sponsoring literally every streamer, I was drinking it like it was going out of business, and then I sent out the affiliate request and whatever, and they replied with more or less more information, asking for more information. And all of a sudden, I had one. I'm like, I really don't like it. So I'm like, I love you guys, but no. They looked cool. I really like their branding. I think they do branding really well, especially for us, like, ooh, shiny. But it's I have a thing with super sweet drinks. I cannot do sweet drinks. That's why I only really have the peach monster,
Yeah.
because it has like, and it's only the sugar-free
Zero
one.
sugar one, yeah.
Because it has like minimal flavor in it. As long as it's something, as soon as it's sweet, I'm like, I cannot do that. It is what it is. Everyone's different.
Nice.
Hit us with the next question.
Yes, here we go. This time we're going back to guessing our traders' answers. And for this one, let's dream
It's
big.
all about us, basically. Yeah. Wow.
This question is for the trader. If anything was possible, there was no limitation, budget or logistics wise, what dream item would you produce for your table to sell? What dream item would you love to make? There is no restrictions. Dreams are endless. What would you love to, a dream product you'd love to sell at your relevant tables? Traders brainstorming now.
I know what you're going to answer, but I don't think it's that anymore.
Interesting. Okay. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to write a full explanation. give me 15 minutes.
See, there's two I think it could be. There's definitely two. So I don't know if I should go with what I think it was or what I think it would be now.
So Tim's got to pick what he thinks I would do.
Correct, yes.
Okay.
This could be way off base, but I'm going for it. I've locked in an answer.
I
No,
can
going back
see
now.
Tim staring at me like with squinted
Brainwave,
eyes.
send me something through the screen.
I think it's very unlikely that Jay would get it. Mostly because it's mostly an internal thought that I have not spoken out. So unless he's
Ooh.
reading my mind, which would be creepy. Endearing, but creepy. I don't think that he's gonna get this one. I think I wrote both. I wrote both what it was at the start of the year and what it is now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just got yeah.
Just as a way for people to get to know what's in my head, I guess.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Hey, let me know when all answers are locked in.
Yeah, I think so.
3 buzzers.
Okay.
Wait, that's eliminated.
This time we start with Team Handmade, and actually I think we should start with the helpers this time because I think the traders' answers will give a bit of insight to their dreams and stuff, which will be really
Yes.
interesting, I think. So, Tim, what is your guess for that dream item that Hannah could one day do?
Okay, so it's kind of not just a dream. Has technically already done it, sort of, but t-shirts and more apparel with their own designs on it.
Nice. I do like that.
We stand.
Like,
We stand. We
that
support.
answer.
We support.
We support that very much.
We support anything you say, really, but we support that.
And Hannah, what is
Yeah.
a dream item that you would love to one day make if there was no obstacles?
Okay. I actually said figurines, minis, or set pieces out of polymer clay. So you could make up D&D tiles with texture and stuff like that on for a map, or little D&D set pieces and things like that. But I'm not a modeler, so that's probably a bit way off. But
Fair.
It's a
I see where the hindrance in that plan would be. but valid.
Exactly, no
Valid.
obstacle.
Very cool. And
Would
you'll
be
see
very
why
cool.
that's very cool in a minute.
I think.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
was toying between two answers.
Mhm.
I already know this is wrong, but because
It's gonna be socks.
well,
it's gonna be
there was once discussion of you wanting to do like an action figure or a toy or something, and then I thought, okay, but then I thought, I feel like if there was no obstacle and not all the regulations and the nuisance of it, you would love to have something like cubby plushies one day. At the table, I feel like that would be if you could have that, like your own designs as plushies. And again, we've talked in the podcast many times about the stress and the steps to make plushies and stuff like that, and the money and everything. So if all that was removed, I really feel like you'd be like, yeah, I want to give that a go. So that might be a bit of a way out there answer, but that's what I'm going with. So.
Getting a hug.
I get a feeling it's correct.
I was gonna say, like, we can
So
see that though. We can see that happening.
So close, but not exactly. So in the beginning of the year, it was plushies, specifically a cubby plush.
Oh well.
But now I want to do blind box figures, toys, and action figures. So he got both. That's great.
That's cool.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That is so good. What the fuck?
That is insane.
That's genuinely made me smile. That's really cool.
Wow. I don't know you that well. Who is she?
It's like we only met at the
But,
beginning of the podcast. What are you talking about?
Crazy. Actually crazy.
That is crazy. In a million years, I would have lost money on that. I would have never said you'd guess that. Well done. Impressed.
And I think that's an interesting thing because you mentioned the socks and stuff, and I think there's those things of like products you want to do and stuff, but then there's also that another level which is like, oh, if I could do anything.
Yeah.
And I love the idea that clearly everyone here has different ambitions and stuff, and I love that. That's so good.
Yeah.
So much potential for us. We love it.
Yeah.
Last question.
Last question.
This time it's
Wild.
We're going back to the helpers this time. So Hannah, you're guessing what Tim's going to say, and PB's going to guess what Jaybear's going to say. And the question is, what is the most stressful / difficult part of trading at a con during con hours? So not the setup, not set down or anything, but during the day. What's a bit that the helpers find challenging during the day?
What do you find challenging? Because setup and breakdown are literally the only two things that sometimes, not always, sometimes, if it's a big event and it's tiring, like mentally tiring, breakdown is exhausting for Jay.
It is.
But beyond that,
yeah, we're gonna go with this. Locked in an answer.
I have absolutely nothing. I can't even think of what would be challenging during. I'm just gonna throw something. So I'm.
Yeah.
And again, this might not. I'm sure in the grand scheme of things, everything is actually pretty good. It's not like there's any particular thing that's like, oh no, the world's ending.
Some very intense writing going on right now.
We will go to team illustrations first, and we'll start with the traders. Yes,
it's always better to see the guests and then see if the thing is correct.
What is your guess? What is something you think that maybe I get?
My guess, and the only thing I can think about for some reason, it could be like anomaly things, like trading standards showed up and stressed out. But I think it's finding items from fandoms that he doesn't know and just looking at the customer blankly, like, can you point at it?
I will say that's a very valid one, because especially with our stickers, this specifically is a good example. The stickers cover a range of fandoms beyond me helping, and therefore I've not been educated on them. So especially a lot of the Digimon ones, they'll be like, I don't even know their names. So it could be anything like, can I have one of Slaymon? And I'm like, I don't know who that is. Can you point at it? The amount of time, times during stickers, I would say, can you point at it?
Who's Slaymon?
She slays.
You just need two new Digimon stickers, Slaymon and Gaemon. Just why not?
That's actually that isn't exactly my answer. But that is actually a really, really good guess, because that is something I do like panic about. My answer, slightly related, was every time customers want to buy pins and I have to find them while they're buying them, because I have been doing pins for a year now, and when I tell you, if it's not Sonic, every time they're like, oh, can I have this? And I'm like, I have to find it now. And for some reason, my memory does not lock in the exact layout, and the deal of like finding them while the customer's trying to hand them to you and all this sort of stuff. And I'm like, everything else I can sort of work out generally where they are, but pins every time I'm like, and then it's just the whole process. Whenever customers ask for pins, I'm like, right, quickly, brain engage, remember where they are, the quick layer. I'm getting very good at it now, but even to this day,
I find that quite surprising, actually. I find it quite surprising. I find it surprising because my pins are categorized into 4 sections, right? Disney, anime, furry, which is Pokemon or Animal Crossing, or gaming, right? Yeah. And they all have different backing cards. As soon as the person raises the pin and you see the backing card color, you know what box it is, because there's only that specific backing card in that box. And then if the customer picked it from the front of the box, it's going to be the top layer. If they picked it from the back of the box, it's going to be from the back layer of the box.
That makes sense.
So it's so easy.
The system is very good. It's just when I tell you everything, like he's explained that to me before as well, and even when we're like, again, during setup, I know which order they should be in, back to front.
You've done them.
In that, so often in that moment when a customer goes, can I have this one? All that information just disappears out of my head.
Valid.
And I'm like, I just have to be like, and then it becomes that rummaging thing, and then people will very kindly be like, it's that box. And I'm like, thank you very much. And I like take out the right box. Because he's staring at me, just like staring on this box, being like, you know which one it is.
It would always be the moment that you don't see the customer, like where they picked it up from, so you wouldn't know which layer it is. That would happen to me every single time, I bet you. So you're not on your own, trust me.
And then it's interesting you mentioned the fandoms one, because then of course sometimes they won't show you, they'll just be like, can I have one of these? And again, it's a case of like, can you show me which one it is, because I don't know who that is. Like, you have to show me which one it is. So yeah, I think that's my answer. We go over to Team Handmade. Hannah, what's your guess for Tim's answer?
Tim's least favorite thing. I actually have to take the slight hit on this one, but my mood swings when it's quiet or not going well. Because I know how much of a pain in the backside I can be when I get like that, and I feel so bad for Tim having to deal with that, so I think that's probably the least favorite pin.
That's wholesome.
That is very wholesome answer.
In itself is very wholesome. And also Tim's reaction was wholesome, like, whoa! Also valid, yes, whoa! I'm never going to say that on a podcast.
I wouldn't say it publicly, but...
Well done.
Oh my god. Now I wonder what it is.
Tim, I'm curious, what is your answer for one of the things?
Okay, so I didn't word it quite the same way.
Oh!
But I put dealing with / occupying the trader during quiet moments.
You know what? I'm going to count that as
Valid.
it's about caring for the other person.
Yes.
So I'm going to count that as
Yes,
a
well done.
match.
You get a point.
I'm going to absolutely count that as a
You get a
match.
point. You get a point. I will say though, I think there is no person out there who deals well with quiet times at con. I've had very, very quiet conventions, and unless I am being distracted by really good company or someone is with us that is making me laugh all the time, I have had some very dark spirals mid-convention.
Yeah.
And we've seen it all around us. So please never take that as a trait, as a reflection of you or your business. We all go through it genuinely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I
it's
can
definitely one of
imagine
those
what
things.
it's like to be the helper, seeing the person that you're there with because you care about them. You know, no helper is there because they don't give a shit. They're there because they believe in what you do and they want to be a part of it. So it must be quite difficult to see that person descending
Struggling.
into a spiral.
It's either that or I busybody behind the table.
Which
and
is
then,
fair.
and then Tim's just like, "What the hell are you doing?" I'm like, "I need something to do." Like,
Yeah, need to get busy. Yeah. I can see that.
I did.
I usually just go for a walk.
Mm.
For
I've
a
got to
couple of hours.
say, everyone.
I did get told I have resting bitch face at one point as well. So when it's quiet, when it's quiet, I look like I'm really like trying to tank everybody away from my stand, but that's not the case. It's just quiet and I zoned out. That's all it
Oh
is.
no! Did Tim tell you that?
Yes.
Whoa! Wow!
Quite early on, because I was
Wait,
trying to
wait.
be helpful.
I was-
I was trying to be helpful and be mindful of your expression you're putting out to the public when you're behind the stand.
I will say though that there are so many traders that, and obviously I'm not pointing fingers at anyone. No, I'm not. But there's so many traders that you're approaching their table and they're quiet and they're just like,
Yeah, so many.
and then
I've seen
you
so
try
many.
to talk to them and they're like, bro, try to be
Yeah.
welcoming. What the fuck?
yeah.
You know, it's like, oh, I'm too busy fighting people on a Discord.
It's true. It's true.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
it's true. I've seen so
alright.
many.
It's because we get in our heads, you know. You can't blame people for feeling down after all the work that goes into these. But at the same time, customer doesn't give a shit about it.
It's
Yeah,
true.
it's like they don't know, so they wouldn't.
They don't. No, they
don't
can't
know
relate
that,
to
and
it.
they don't know
wouldn't
that.
even,
They're just
yeah.
there as a customer, and the reality is that making the product is only like part of the selling. Really, you've got to be there and engage, which admittedly can be tiring, but it's just one of those things.
Yeah, fair enough.
Everyone, I'm very proud of us. We are quite in sync overall, I would say.
Nice.
So good job, team.
What's the final score?
The final score.
Not that I want to win, but
we have Team Handmade, who scored a wonderful 3 points. So well done, well done. And then we have Team Illustrations, who scored 4 points. But overall, actually, quite close scores. So well done, everyone.
well done.
Hey.
Yeah, so
Well done.
it
Well
was-
done.
This is really.
I
good
guess you
fun.
can keep helping me.
Yeah.
You can stay for the
You
next
can
year. We'll do
stay.
your annual review next year.
Yes.
Rescore.
Tim, I think you need to go on the training course again.
That's adorable. I think I'm gonna write you up for a little after hours.
Genuinely, thank you both so much. This has been super fun. It's been a great way to get to know each other as well as our trading habits as well at conventions. So it
Yes.
has been really insightful and really good fun.
I was going to have a question for you both.
Oh,
Yes. What
Please.
is your next convention that we can find you at?
Oh, that is a good question. The first convention of the year is actually going to be MegaCon London in the fourth weekend of January.
Yeah.
That is what is on the agenda first. MegaCon London, we have a lovely booth that we are sharing with Printing Like Rabbits as usual.
Hey.
And it's going to start off the year with excitement.
Oh, wow.
Very, very exciting.
What is
Very
your
exciting.
first one of the year?
Yeah, so our first one is Bolt Events in Worcester. So it's actually,
Nice.
when I started conventions, my first one was striking events.
Yeah.
And since then they've split into two, so they've got Bolt and
Yes, they
striking
have,
now.
yes.
And I contacted the person who runs the Bolt event saying, I know it's been a break, but I'd like to come back, blah, blah. And she said, I remember you. We'll get you in.
Aw,
Cute. That's
love
very
that.
cute.
I haven't traded with them in like a year and a half, something like that, 2 years, crazy. And I was like,
That's very good.
I've totally rebranded since then, but it's fine. Like twice,
That's so good.
probably.
They're like, yeah, you can get
Yeah.
it. Don't worry.
Yeah,
love
so
that.
Bolt
good, well
events,
done.
Well, people look forward to that. Again, thank you both so much for joining us for this little fun game on our pod anniversary. And
Thank you so
we
much.
hope we have fulfilled your needs for hacking into our podcast today.
Yes, please let us go now.
Assuming it fulfilled all the quizzing needs, we will say goodbye.
Indeed.
Thank
Hack
you.
complete.
Thank you. Love you. Bye.
Bye.
That was indeed a super, super fun game. I think we had a lot of fun playing that one.
That was
didn't we?
fun.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah.
It's impressive how difficult it can be to remember what other people like.
Yes.
Especially when you're like spur of the moment.
Absolute facts. Absolute
Yes.
facts.
Yes, maybe we should play that game with other people. Maybe a cosplayer and their helper, other traders and
Yes.
helpers. Yeah,
Yes,
so if you're interested, if you would be willing to bet that you're going to win against us, or if we can find two sets of people to play it, they can play against each other, and it becomes like a whole convention creatives game show.
Yeah.
Wild. See, this is how quickly creative we are. We just come up with stuff on the fly while recording things. How random. Yes, but I guess that's it.
That is it. Unfortunately, it's the end of our two-parter anniversary special. And you know what? It's been so nice to catch up with people we've spent the last year with. But it makes me even more excited for what we've got coming in the next 12 months of the podcast too. And I think the fact that we're changing a focus from a bit less from reaching as wide as possible, but just focusing again. The theme is community this year. I really do believe in that. And I'm really excited to see how that looks like in 12 months' time.
Yes, we are indeed going to stop trying to grow as a podcast and instead focus on the people who are already here, the people who already support us, the people who stopped us at different conventions, letting us know, you don't know me from Adam, but I feel like I know you both because I've watched every single episode. We love you, by the way.
Yeah, we really do.
And we just want to recenter our focus on that and on why we started this in the first place and our main goal to celebrate the community.
Yeah.
And I realize now I haven't said happy anniversary, J-Bear.
Happy anniversary, PB. We did it.
We did it.
our
We did
first
1 year.
We did 1 year.
1 year. Here's to at least one more.
At least one more.
Yeah.
I have confidence. At least one more.
At least. Blink if you need help. Where's good?
But yeah, I guess, like you said, thank you to everyone. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for being there for us. The fan art, the comments, just everything has really motivated us. And it's a reason why we still are here a year on, because it's without the community that we built, we wouldn't have kept going. So thank you
Yes.
guys so much.
I know it's very random, but I just want to say a very special thank you to a small handful of people who I know have stuck with us through even the most irrelevant to them episodes. And that's Fear of Aries and Fruit Bat Cosplay. Christine from Little Japanese Corner. Georgina, cosplayer extraordinaire. We absolutely love you. Fuzzies. I was going to say your name. I'm sorry. I'm trying not to dox it. Fuzzies, we absolutely adore you, and Dean. And obviously Jake and Kay, last but not least, Hannah, Tim, and everyone who has been a guest on this little podcast.
Thank you to those people. And one last thing from me is a big thank you to you, PB, because I can genuinely say that I can't think of any other person on this planet that I would have wanted to do this podcast and have stuck with it. So thank you for being such a good co-host.
I try. I do like talking a lot. Can't be helped. Well, from us to you.
Yes.
Thank you, and here is to season 2.
Season 2.
Bring it on. That's it. Love you. Bye.
Bye. I love you. Bye.
Please don't go. Don't go.
All good. This is exciting. We're finally doing it. The Convention Creatives. This is the first episode. The very first episode. We're doing it. This is happening. You'll never guess where I am. Oh wait, I'm at MegaCon.
But my ultimate favourite, cheese string twisted.
I bought cheese strings before I came on this podcast.
Things are spinning and smacking the crap out of each other. What? Just pushing my way through. Ooh, look! It's a pin available from jillbone.com. Amazing. Ooh, special effects. Ooh, high budget. Ooh. You said I'm PP instead. I don't know why.
You look good in my t-shirt.
And we have a lot of creative projects. Yes, it's going to be so cool. I cannot wait. The Convention Creatives are here for the first time at the UK Games Expo, which might be somewhere above my head.
The fantastic Jay Bear, because realistically, we wouldn't have this podcast without Jay, who really runs the ship. I'm just here to be a pretty face.
That's so good!
Have you stayed hydrated?
I have. I always have free beverages on the go. We call it the Noro Spicy Trio.
Sune Miku, is that you? Of our live recordings of the Convention Creative podcast.
But I hope that you know that you're loved and you feel special.
I can honestly say helping PB's initial dream of a podcast come to life has been one of the most rewarding parts of this year for me. What started as his vision, if we're honest, really became our shared project. And it's something I'm so incredibly proud of.
Bye.